Well, good evening, everybody. I came on at the last moment here, just after Levi's show. Uh, God, my hair's a mess. Uh, don't ever use a monitor as a mirror, it doesn't work. Oh, well, I can always put on my reliable head cover here while I wait to see if anybody shows up. Because I have kind of sort of an update. Ooh. Okay. What happened here? Well, that was. Okay, Dwayne, let me ask you real quick. Oh, this looks terrible. Do you have, do you have audio here by any chance? Because I can't tell if I got audio. There's one way to do it. I can do it this way. That don't work. Um, hmm. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to give it. Okay, very good. That's what I need to know. Okay, as I said, oh, thank you, Alex. No, I do not owe Astro an apology. Astro is a coward. She says things about me, won't let me read them, has me blocked. What kind of a coward does that? And Astro is actually an unreliable ally because she is sleeping with the enemy, so to speak. So I have no use for Astro. Astro is being disloyal to Timmy of all people because she is siding with the very woman that she called the Blizzard Witch months ago. But this isn't about Astro. I don't even know why you bother coming in here. I don't care about Astro. I want nothing to do with Astro. You know, Astro has found herself a new female friend so she can go over and talk to that female friend all she wants. I do wish she'd quit tagging me in her tweets, though, because she's screwing up my account. I get notifications I can't read because this idiot has me blocked. You know, she tags my name and sends me messages that I can't read. So I don't know why she even bothers. And, you know, she's just like her coward friend out there. So that, no, I am not going to apologize to Astro. Astro needs to apologize to me. And she's not going to do it. So she can go where the sun don't shine. And, you know, Seductress, you are a troll. You lied to me like I thought you did. And, you know, it's nice that you came in here so I can tell that. You told me you were going to send me emails, and you didn't send me any emails. You were a liar. Well, all right, we'll go ahead and talk about. I have proof that she wanted to post the photo of Levi Page that she said she had. That's where the term whitey tighties came from, was from Astro. She also called CNN to try and make sure that Levi couldn't forward his career. She also hired a private detective. And she made the mistake of hiring that private detective right here in Orlando. I have personally talked to that detective. I know everything that happened. So if you want to go over there and kiss the feet of Astro, I don't care. You know, she's butting in to everybody else's business, and we all know the history of Astro. So if you want to go over there and make buddy with Astro, it's up to you. No, I never told either one of them I work for the FBI. Tim Holmseth said that I work with the FBI. Tim Holmseth even said I was an agent for the CIA. You know, Tim Holmes is the one that says all this, not me. Go over and look at Tim Holmes' post. Look at the high command. They say right in there that I am working with the CIA and the FBI and the Secret Service and all these other people. I'm not saying that. Tim Holmes is saying that. So go talk to them. You believe everything that Tim says anyway. You know, you're I don't even know what you're doing here. As far as I'm concerned, you came in here, you're lying, you're disrupting the chat, so screw you. Now I'm going to go on to the subject I was here for. Now, as I said, I have it's supposed to be a brief update. Supplemental discovery exhibit comes now. The state of Florida by and through the undersigned assistant state attorney and files the supplemental response to notice of discovery previously applied. And this is Zachary E. Hughes of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement out of Tampa. Now, this, oh my, seductress is got a burr up her ass or his ass or whoever ass. And the discovery is sealed. So, what that basically means is we're not going to see much out of discovery until this trial. So that basically was the only reason I came on tonight. But I guess while we have a number of people in here, I'm going to discuss a few things. Well, I hope it's a good taco truck, None. And I'm going to try and process that video a little bit that you sent me the screenshot of, because I don't think that is not Brian. Well, of course I mean to meet people. I'm a mean old man. When you get 70 years old, you have the right to be mean. And you came in here asking for it. I mean, I never went to Arizona. What the hell am I going to do out in Arizona? And it's none of her freaking business where I go. I do a lot of traveling. I mean, Tim went to Arizona. Tim's been some real interesting places, including, coincidentally, in the area where this young lady disappeared that we were just discussing on Levi's show. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go over right now and go into Facebook. I want to. Okay, 6 hours ago, the FBI towed away the Mustang that belonged to Bryant. So that's now going to an FBI forensics lab to be looked at. Must be they don't have the keys to the car. They've got it on a. Well, this is just a quick thing, Laurie, and more than likely, Midnight Seductress is actually either Astro or High Command or even Timmy. They came in here, they want to troll, and actually, it's just by them doing that, they're just showing the kind of people they are. So we only got 8 people in here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Let me bring this. Yeah, I don't know who the hell this guy is at. And the reason I don't think it's Brian is because this was shot out in front of the house with all these media around here. And, I don't think he would have the balls to just show up with all, with a line of media there. Because someone say, hey, that looks like Brian. So I'm going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this image up a little bit. because I can put it through my processor here and clean it up a little bit. But as far as it's funny how Astro turned her back on people. She started out saying that Randy was Blizzard Beast, that Randy was controlling Timmy, that Timmy's life is in danger. And now all of a sudden she's feeding all this 12, 13-year-old information to Randy. She's deliberately blocking me so I can't read it. So I have no idea what's going on over there. Unremarkable. For the last 12 years, Tim Holmseth and Astro have claimed that they have a picture of Levi Page laying on a bed in his underwear. And they made a big deal out of this nonsense. The most childish thing I ever heard of. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's stupid, but these people are stupid. And, it's the nature of the beast of these people. I just don't get it. And you could call it revenge porn because the guy's undressed that's in the picture. So I don't get it. Now, let's see. I'm trying to figure out, the adjustments. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the... Okay, this is... Bring that up a little bit. All right, I'm going to leave the color alone. See if I can bring up the clarity a little bit. Okay. Okay, I've cleaned that up. No, he wasn't posing. Somebody apparently just took a picture of someone on a bed. Well, how they found it remarkable is that they violated the person's privacy. Apparently, they've never said where they found it, but it's not a public picture. It came from a private account. It's not widely distributed, so they probably hacked into the page and sent the thing. And I thought it was kind of weird. Okay, now what I'm going to do with that picture, I don't know who this is, but Nan thought it was the guy somewhat resembled Brian. And of course not. It's not. It's probably in pictures. All right, I'm going to have to figure out where that went. Maybe it's in downloads. Okay, this is the original picture. So I'll bring this in. But it's just this guy showed up on camera, and I told her I looked at it on my mobile phone, and I said, no, that's not him. And then I went and did a little editing, and now I got to figure out where the edited photo is. Let's send it again. Where'd that go? Let's see. Pictures. Should be in pictures. Yep, there it is. Now what I did is I adjusted the image slightly, so I'm going to... Now this is what the guy looks like. It's not quite as dark. But But she thought that might have been Brian. And I said, I don't think so, because Brian would not be stupid enough to go in front of a bunch of cameras. It's probably a neighbor or somebody. Unremarkable? No, David Strait is not on first name basis with Donald J. Trump. He's another fraud, just like Timmy. He has provided absolutely no evidence that he has any connection with anybody. Well, Midnight Seductress, this is the thing. Doesn't matter if he's drunk or not. Doesn't matter. It's none of your fucking business, to be perfectly blunt. Why are you fixated with this guy in the first place? I don't care if he was drunk or not. People drink. But he wasn't driving a car. He was lying face down on a bed. Why the hell don't you go and grow the fuck up? You are the most childish person I have ever seen. And if you don't like my criticism of you, you can shove it up your ass. I'm getting fed up with people like you. You know, you do nothing but waste people's time with this bullshit. So why don't you go jump off a bridge or something? Jesus Christ. You know, I've had to put up with idiots like you for the last 12 years. No, it doesn't look like Brian. I think what happened was that, like I did in the original picture, you couldn't tell what the person looked like. And I even thought he was African American when I first saw it. But now that I've retouched the photo and brought him out, that's not Brian, and he's white. And he's probably just somebody that either came down for the to kind of spectate, or he may be someone that was interviewed on camera. I don't know. Nan didn't explain to me the reason for the screen cap, other than she felt that there's a remote possibility that he looked like Brian, which he doesn't really. But, you never know. Well, thank you, Unremarkable. This is absolutely freaking stupid to sit there and go on for what, 12, 14 years about a picture of a guy in his underwear. I mean, the guy was 20 some years old. People drink in college. I haven't been to a college yet where people don't drink. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, are they saying Cappy's alive now? Man, these people are, of course, some of the BS I've seen over on their channel tonight, the high command, she must be drinking herself into the toilet bowl or something with some of the stuff she puts on. My God. Weird upon weird upon weird. But, what are you going to do? These people have got nothing else better to do and go on a stream with 10 or 15 people in it and rant and rave about some guy in his underwear. I mean, God. I've seen swimming suits skimpier than that thing. Yeah, it could be any college student, Lori. I mean, geez. And then she calls it whitey tighties, and there aren't even whiteys. They're purple or blue, whatever. But it's stupid. The Blanchard case is rather, unimportant. Basically, what it is there was a little discovery that came out today that some information has been handed over to uh, somebody at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. And so basically, it's trudging forward. There was a deposition given by one of the investigators who was going to be a witness to the case to the defense lawyer a couple days ago. And beyond that, there is absolutely nothing going on. And I'm going to check just for the heck of it to see if there's anything that's come in to close out the Field case. I think we are done with Field McConnell. Um, he he's back in Wisconsin, or should be by now, unless he decided to stay at his son's house. But I think I think they got his ass out of Florida. And so that thing is pretty. Unless he violates, oh jeez, this thing's acting up again. I don't know what the hell's going on with the search engine. No, they did not. They are in love as much. What I'm not understanding is why Randy changed her title. Instead of being owner publisher, she is now a trustee. It's like she got demoted or something, or demoted herself. Now she did that thinking that she's going to get out of any liability. It's not going to work uh, because she is still controlling Homeseth. So I think I see what I did. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so on the 13th of uh, this month, the final document. Come on, load the damn document. All right, there we go. Uh, Now, as far as the foreclosure, I don't know. I'm going to have to check the court records for um, the state of Wisconsin and see when that is um, going to happen. And I also think that possibly the Internal Revenue Service is going to get involved because there's still unpaid taxes. So I think that is going to be coming up. And I did that wrong again. Okay. Well, Tim Holmseth is no longer on Facebook. He's permanently banned from Facebook. Um, and there's no way he'd show up under his own name. Randy does all his posting. Um, okay, let me get this guy out of here. All right. This is the release of Field McConnell's bond. This was filed on the 13th. So basically, uh, th- so basically, it cost Field McConnell $10,000 um, that he had to pay the bonding company. That is not refundable. That's, a bond is a guarantee to appear, and for their troubles, a bondsman company gets $10,000. And so Phil McConnell has paid the bonding company $10,000. And that basically is it on Broward County. Hey, Amber. Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay, everybody. This is Amber. She likes to get on the show every once in a while. Say hi to the people. Hi. And she got let out of jail here in the bedroom, so now she's coming in to say hello. Yeah, aren't you? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why don't you come up on my shoulder? You like my shoulder. There you go. She missed me. Yeah. She's the star of the show here. Yes, you are. You're the star of the show. Yeah. Well, you gonna go see mommy? Huh? You gonna go see mommy? There you go. Bye. Yeah. Good girl. Go on. Ugh. Yeah, Amber steals the show every time I put her on here. Yeah, Miko's a trip. I like Miko. Yeah, he keeps naming different people on Remarkable, as suspects in that case as well as all these others. But he's been obsessed with JonBenét Ramsey since the beginning, and he's come up with all kinds of weird theories about what happened to that girl. And oh my God, this Midnight Seductress is still here. Poor Midnight. She or it just doesn't have a life. Pathetic. Remarkable or Midnight. Why don't you get lost? I could ban you, but the hell, this is a temporary broadcast. It's going on longer than I anticipated because you're entertaining. You're showing everybody how stupid you are. You believe in a guy that declares that he is third in line to the President of the United States. President of the United States, former President of the United States, never heard of the guy. And if Tim Homseth had known the President of the United States, he would have all these convictions he's got expunged. And there is in the court record, by the way, that Tim Homseth is a convicted felon. He's also convicted of trespass. Now, nobody, Randy is yet to explain the no trespassing charge. Why was Tim Homseth trespassed? She won't answer that question because she knows that it would embarrass her. Midnight Seductress, you are the one that is out of this world crazy. You're crazy enough to come into a place you're not even wanted. You're using a fake name because you're too much of a coward to use who you really are. It's pretty obvious who you are. You're someone that has me blocked, so I can't read the libel and slander that you put out there. Yeah, of course, she does that all the time. It's the same thing she does on her Twitter channel. She'll write all these messages and then she deletes them. It's crazy. Yeah, she needs to go. Seductress is a troll. Comes in. This is the second time she's come in here. She came in here and promised to send me emails. She didn't send them, of course. She's completely changed her tone. You could go look at the live stream the last time I was on and see what she put in there. It's completely different. Yeah, Hawkins and Field solved that case, and then Tim came along and solved it again. But Field no longer can talk to Tim Homseth, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I just find it hilarious that people like Midnight come in here and make complete fools of themselves. It's amazing. And these people live years and years and years and years in the past. This stuff 10, 12, 15 years ago doesn't amount to shit. I mean, life changes. People change. Life goes on. Well, what are you going to do? Yeah, she needs to take something. Her top is spinning. I love these trolls. There we go. Astro will start a fix. She'll go back and she'll find things 15 years old to put on her time has come page that she thinks that nobody can read. It's just the amount of time these people waste with all this baloney. And what is REMEVES? Remeves. Never heard of that. Yeah, the weird ass conspiracy theories. These people are absolute morons to read some of this stuff. Oh, well. We can be grateful that Timmy and Randy are not being vaccinated. There's hope for the world yet if those two are not vaccinated. They're probably lying about it. But, I digress. Hi, Hysterica. Welcome to the Hysterics here. This is actually, it's not much going on tonight. I just got through monitoring Levi's outstanding show. Yeah, and then of course Timmy comes along and gives him a new target. And look where that got Field. Timmy's out there having a gay old time running around the country showing off his book, and Field essentially is confined to quarters. Go ahead, Hysteria. I'm always willing to listen to a correction. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right about anything, and all anybody can do is they can take my comments as a grain of salt, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So let me have what your correction is. Okay, Jason Goodman rings a bell. I don't know. Actually, I believe that Hawkins and I communicated for a while. But that kind of fell apart as my criticisms of Phil McConnell increased. But I do believe at one time that I did have a conversation with Hawkins, and he didn't think too kindly of Tim Homeseth. But that's something I would have to. That was a long, long time ago, and I would have to go back and see. But I think as people see the net result of Tim Homeseth's interaction with Phil McConnell, they're going to drop him like a hot potato because everything that's happened to Field is because of Tim Homeseth. Field went to jail. Tim did not. Field got put into solitary confinement. Tim did not. And Phil McConnell is now on probation. Innocent people are not put on probation. He is being punished. They took his guns away. They took his computer away. They've taken all his, he cannot go on the internet except for personal reasons. And he has to give a list of everybody he's going to be contacting, and the probation office has to approve it. And he's also subject to someone barging into his house at any time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to inspect his house. He can't lock the door of his house. They can go, time for inspection, and he comes in. I see your post hysteria. You've done 2 of them. So I'm not sure what's going on. I got two posts here that says that your posts are not showing up. I don't know why they would not be showing up. Now, you have to be careful of what you say because YouTube, if they see something they don't like, YouTube will delete your comments. I have no control over that. If YouTube sees something that doesn't fit in with their algorithm that they have, they'll knock it out. And so, I would, what comments got deleted and see if there's something in there that might have hit the YouTube thingamajiggies. Well, that's all this has ever been about is money, agent. Everything Field has done, everything that Timmy is doing with Randy's help is about money. It's not about truth. They figured out where are the gullible people with the deep pockets, and they are over in Q land. So they go over to Q land and they suck all the money out of these people. And then there was this alleged thing with the kidnappings, telling the parents that have disputes with CPS to kidnap their own kids. This is what's got Cindy Abzug in trouble. And so we're going to be up in Castle Rock, Colorado, the 9th of January through the 15th of January, covering that trial. I am going to arrive in Castle Rock on the 19th of February or January, which is a Sunday, and I will be in court all week, live tweeting that trial. It's a jury trial, and then I will be coming back Friday. Now, whether or not the jury comes back with a verdict before I leave is anybody's guess. I will stay until the very last minute to see if there is a verdict that Friday evening or that Saturday evening. But then I off to the airport to come back here to Florida. So we'll see how that goes. And so we will start Castle Rock 22, the countdown, in December, sometime in December, because that means I'll have, information into whether or not there are any further delays of the trial. Plus, I'm going to have information on when Neely Blanchard is going to go on trial. Now, the jury selection for the Blanchard trial is scheduled for November. So we might get the trial of Neely Blanchard out of the way in November before the Cynthia trial. And I will be doing the same thing. Well, okay, do this. This is my email. And what you can do is, you can write me at my email and you can tell me what needs correcting and I can figure out a way to get around the censors because I don't know what you're saying that's got YouTube up with a bug up their ass. But, I have no control over YouTube. And I'm just, if there's something that needs to be corrected, I'll be willing to look at it and I'll say, this is what you said needed to be corrected. And we'll go from there. And so I'm going to leave that up there. Oh, that. Well, hysteria, this is the thing. I don't care where the picture came from. She has promoted over again that idiotic picture. It's nothing. There's probably a million photographs out there of a million college kids laying face down on a bed or in some other awkward position. I mean, what is the big freaking deal about that picture? I don't get it. I mean, I've seen worse. I just don't get it. What is the significance of that picture? It's nothing. It's a big nothing, but she's got her panty in a twist all over that dumb picture. And it's just, it shows you how stupid she is because she treats that picture like it's the most important thing in the world. It's dumb. I don't get it. Yeah, well, it's not a big deal. It's stupid. I told her, I said, why are you making such a big deal out of this picture? And from what I understand, she either threatened to do it or she has sent the picture to CNN and circulated it around because she was bound and determined to make sure that Levi Page did not have a career in broadcasting. And it's the same reason people attack me. They don't want me to be gainfully employed. And that's why I said, yeah, my business was damaged by, it started with Michelle McGee and some of her stunts. There was another woman in Florida that that started the bad ratings of my business, my dealership. And, people saying that if they find out who hires me, they're going to see that I get fired. Someone even called a company that I was contracted to and threatened to blow up the place if they didn't quit using me. This is the kind of people that are in society now. Instead of arguing a subject on its merits, they sit there and threaten people with doxing. We're going to call your employer. We're going to put up pictures of people in their underwear. I mean, this is what the world has come to, and it's really sad. I personally, CNN threw it in the wastebasket. They said this is, that's a liability on their part to even have it. They ignored it. Because this stuff happens every day. There's always somebody out there that wants to bring somebody down, so they do something stupid like this. And those people that matter take one look at it and say, this is a bunch of dumb crap, and they ignore it completely. And so that, whoever's doing this is just wasting their time. And then she's over there on her Twitter account ranting and raving, making all kinds of stuff, making sure that I can't see it because she's too much of a coward. And, teaming up with a woman that if she thought it would suit her, she'd destroy her. But this is what Astro does. She just wants attention. She wants to be important. She has a burr up her ass about Kim, and so this stuff keeps doing. Well, Agent, bringing Tim on board was the biggest mistake they made then. However it came about. Bringing Tim Homseth into the picture was an absolute disaster. And it's what got him, that's what got Field into this mess. And people are starting to recognize it. Because when Mike Penny got on the air, that's a big influencer in that area of politics. And they just, Mike Penny caused him a lot of damage. That's funny. They're over there saying David Street telephone President Trump. Yeah, well, see, that's what Timmy does. He takes other people's theories and make them his own, and then he expands on them. He started out with Hawkins' theories, probably, but then he expanded them to accuse just about everybody under the sun of having to do with her murder. Look at what he did to Monty. And that's that video Monty made. He lied about that. Well, hysteria. Tim Homseth has got a lot to learn about the media because those people who saw that picture have probably been guilty of the same damn thing. Some of the biggest partiers in the world are news reporters. You should have seen the fun they were having down here in Orlando during the Anthony case. So this they probably laughed at the whole thing. I mean, that's number one, it's illegal to use that picture to determine whether or not you're going to hire somebody. So it was just an absolute waste of time. And they keep bringing it up, and I noticed that the high command doesn't have the balls to put that picture up on the internet because they get in legal trouble for doing it. So it's it just shows you how low these people are, and and it's their lack of morality that's being shown by this continued bringing up of this photograph. And the photograph is rather tame. I mean, for all anybody knew, these are a pair of swimming trunks. I mean, it's a change in fabric and you'd have a pair of swimming trunks. So if anything, it shows how prudish they are. I used to get criticized because I accidentally went on camera for 30 seconds with no shirt on. I mean, men are not allowed to wear shirts. I mean, what about all these guys at the beach that go around shirtless? Really weird. All right, it's after midnight. This show went farther on than I anticipated. I was only going to come on for excuse me, for 10 and 15 minutes to talk about the latest out of Marion County. Hi, Rebecca. You're coming on just as I'm going to sign off. Yeah, Field did, but he's not going to be running a shit show anymore, at least not for the next 2 years, because he's not allowed on the internet. Well, Asteria, I think you saw the same picture. because the shorts were either black or dark blue. And it's basically just a guy lying face down on the bed. Big freaking deal. But, what are you going to do? There's stupid people out there that do stupid things. And Timmy and Randy and Astro are about as dumb as they come. She'll be out there, she'll whine and cry and make up more stuff about me on her Twitter account. And that'll make Randy even more fat and happy than she is. And the merry-go-round keeps going around and around and around. And they're looking for that brass ring that they're never going to get. If they pull on it hard enough, maybe they'll pull their finger off. I don't know. But, Tim and Randy have nothing important to contribute. They go on the internet for the sake of going on the internet. They're on there every single solitary day, all day long, spinning these weird theories, and joining up with some of the dumbest and weirdest people I've ever seen on the internet in all the years I've been on here. But that's what you are. These are people that are mean. These are people that are filled with hate. They have no heart at all, or whatever heart they have is dark. They're completely negative, and they have nothing good to say about anything. But it is what it is. So with that, please like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned. Because here we go. Well, it's up here. See, here we go. We got Liar Mert, Tidy Whities. Now, see, here we go. Somebody's come in with another fake name. That's a perfect example. Name calling. Nothing to contribute. But that's Tidy Whities. That's an Astro thing. That's what Astro does. Yeah, Agent, I probably did. My memory sucks. But I have done shows. It's probably Goodman's probably the guy in New York City. And that was back when he was having problems with field. I guess I can't remember, but I do. That's I do shows with people and I forget. 70 years old. I'm a rotten memory, but yeah, Alex, their day is coming. It may not be tomorrow, may not be next week, but their day is coming because they're getting into a territory where the feds, I think, are going to step in and do something. So, all right, I'm really going to get out of here. When Liar Mert came in here with their 2 cents, I figured, well, that Ukraine thing is a bunch of baloney. But, that's getting into politics, and I just really don't want to delve into that. Everybody knows where I stand. That's one of the reasons they attack me, and probably the only reason they attack me is because of my political affiliation. That's how you're judged anymore. If you're a Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, you're compartmentalized, and people attack you for wherever you stand instead of discussing facts. Oh, yeah, we'll have a big party. It's about a drone film. All right. If you ever get the link to that show, send it to me, and I'll look at it, because it's a drone film. Because I'm all about drones, I happen to be an expert in them, but that's for a different day. But, all right, I managed to stretch this out long enough. Again, thank you, everybody, for coming in. Like, Yeah. Yeah, everything's about the Ukraine, which is weird. But anyway, signing off for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. And have a good rest of the week. And have a good one. Bye bye.